it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera and actually giving you guys an update or actually even spoken about how things have been progressing. And there's a reason to that. And that is the reason why I'm doing this half of the year. 6 months has gone past. We've got another 6 months to go. And yeah, just kind of wanted to do kind of like a roundup, an update on how things have been progressing, how things have been, the reason why I haven't been recording. But I think where I should start off is the first 6 months of the year have been quite interesting. Found it very, very hard. And I feel like I haven't got into my stride. I feel like it's been hard for me to get momentum. And this is in different areas of my life. Whether it be work, whether it be opportunities and outside of work, whether it be the running. Just feel like I haven't been able to get my momentum. It feels like it's kind of just been a God forbid, like start and stop. And it's been frustrating, very, very frustrating. And yeah, that's not the only reason why, but that's the reason why it's been very difficult to do these videos. And I think even as I'm saying this, I'm also saying that there is value in recording this because it's not an easy journey. It's not straightforward. The journey does consist of that as well. It consists of the hard times and the easy times. There's periods in season when it's hard and it goes on for a considerable amount of time. And there's times when it's hard and it's only a short period of time. And vice versa. When things are good, it could be good for a short period of time. And then when things are very good as well, it could be for a long period of time. And I think this is the way seasons work. And I think this is just this season. And the past 6 months, not saying that things haven't happened, good things haven't happened. We've released the hoodies. Me, my brother, and a few of my friends, we did the Hackney 5K again this year, which was really good. And it was just nice to just do it with other people and even get my brother on board. And he was even training and running with him as well. It was actually nice, like sharing that memory with my friends and my brother as well. We started Hype and Then Some Meets where we are getting other people onto the podcast, getting to know them, sharing their values, their ideas, their expertise, their background, just so that people know that there's other opportunities out there. There's other things that are out there that you can do as well. And also just for people to get to know other people, like get to know people that might not necessarily be in the limelight, but they are actually doing their thing. So it's really good that we started that as well. We did the bridal shower, which was hilarious, fun. It was nice to get the bridesmaids and the grooms to meet each other. And yeah, it ended up being better than we thought it would. Everyone brought good vibes. It was hilarious, good food, good banter. And it was nice to see that everyone got along. So it's not that nothing hasn't happened, but for me, it also felt like nothing had happened as well. And it's been a very weird one because I think I really wanted more out of myself in the last 6 months. I wanted a lot more to happen in the last 6 months, and it just felt very hard. Very, very hard. Also consistent with the gym. Been very consistent with the gym. So like I said, it's not like things haven't happened. It's not like I haven't been able to like keep my momentum and be disciplined and consistent. But I think there's just areas in my life that I wanted more discipline and more consistency and more things to happen, and it just hasn't happened. So yeah, I need to really think about that. maybe I need to reevaluate my expectations, or maybe I just need to, which I have, accept that this is just one of those hard seasons, and maybe there's something that God wants me to learn in this moment in time. So these are all the different things that are going on in my mind, and that's kind of the reason why I haven't been recording, because one, I just felt like nothing's happened really, and like I've said on previous episodes, it just felt like the same routine to achieve what I want was happening every single day. And I kind of just didn't want to bore you guys. So I kind of just didn't record. Just went about life. There were periods of time when I dropped off Instagram, and even currently I'm on and off Instagram, just so that I can just be with myself a lot more. And I think over the last 6 months, I can say that there's been a lot of learning and unlearning that's been happening, that hasn't necessarily been the easiest. But at the same time, it's been beneficial because there's a lot that I'm learning right now. There's a lot of things that I'm learning about how I am, who I am right now, what I do and what I don't like, and then also getting to the root cause of the reason why I do certain things, and then saying to myself, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. And now it's applying the effort and what I've learned to move a different way or to do things different to what I usually do. So that's also been going on, which takes a lot of effort. It really does take a lot of effort. When you're learning something new or trying to change like your habits from what they usually are, it does take a lot of effort and it's very overwhelming. It can be draining at times, and just haven't felt like I wanted to record. So I think that's what's been happening. I don't even know. I think the last video I released was the fashion video. But since then, like, it's been very, very, very difficult to record. But I think amongst everything that's been going on, I've really been pushing myself to really like stay connected with God, because it's very easy during hard times and these type of seasons, it's very hard for you to withdraw from God. And I said to myself, that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to withdraw from God, especially in this season right now, because in these seasons, this is when I should be the closest to God, because I'm going through it. It's not the easiest. And a lot of the time I am really asking God for clarity and wisdom during this time. Like how to navigate everything that's going on, how to overcome hardship, how to just navigate everything that's going on right now. Because it's very easy for me to stop. And it's very easy for me to go back to bad habits. It's very easy for me to not do anything. But that's not what I want for myself. That's not what I want to do. I want to be able to push through it, come through the other side and become a better person. So I'm really having to endure a lot of stuff, having to learn how to be patient and really apply patience. So all of these things are happening right now, and I definitely feel like God wants me to learn something during this time. He wants me to learn something during this time, and I believe it's something that I've been saying to myself over the past few months, is that this is a transitional period, meaning that God is doing something in my life for me to start one way and then come out the other end different. So I just have to embrace it. I just have to accept it. And I feel like sometimes it does get a bit ugly. And well, I don't want to record those type of things. So it's been a very interesting 6 months. It has. But I think one thing I would say to myself right now is that even though it's been a weird and hard 6 months, through everything, I need to stay grateful. I need to show gratitude. I need to be thankful for to God for sustaining me, for protecting me, for giving me the ability to endure. Because, bro, like, depression is not a joke. Like, going through those type of emotions is not a joke. And thank God, like, I'm stable and sane and still able to like really continue to push. Even though it's hard, I'm still able to push. I'm still able to achieve things. And even though I might not be where I want to be right now, and I might not necessarily be achieving the stuff that I want to achieve, God still be protecting me. God still sustaining me. God's still protecting my loved ones. Like, my loved ones are healthy and fine. So yeah, I need to be thankful. I really need to be thankful. And I think as I was thinking about what I was going to talk about, I was saying to myself, there have been periods where I've really tried to like start my day with being grateful and showing gratitude. But I definitely need to do that a lot because, like I said, even though things are not exactly the way I want it to be right now, there have been some good things. There have been some good memories. I may not be where I want to be, but God has still been faithful. So yeah, man, I'm just realizing that as I'm even speaking to you guys right now. So yeah, man, shout out to God. But yeah, we've got 6 months to go. Yeah, I just pray that God helps me to stay disciplined and consistent, and that He helps me to continue to endure the season. And yeah, man, I pray that God helps me to achieve the things that I've been wanting to achieve. And I pray that He just gives me more clarity and wisdom during this time to just navigate things, see things clearer, approach things in the right way. And even if I don't, and these things don't happen, God is still faithful and God is still great. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. But yeah, it was good catching up with you guys. Peace.